Stem words, derived words, and word classes. Stem words and derived words. A stem word is one that, according to the rules of the language obtaining at the present time, cannot be reduced to a more simple form, igi biang dog habang to fly. A derived word, as will be seen in due course, is one that is formed in any way or another from a word. The meaning of a derived word need not necessarily differ from that of the stem word. It is occasion on which it is used that is not the same. Igi maghabangan is derived from a word with the same meaning as habang. It is, however, used only in a special case. 57. Ops 1. Derivation, to which no rule for the language as it is today can be applied, will not be dealt with. What it cannot be subjected to rules when only one language is under discussion. The word habang wing, for example, is derived from habang, but the manner in which it but in manner but the manner in which it has become the substantive lies outside Batak. For such a word, no rule can be drawn up which will apply to the creation of other substantives in the same way. The all can be explained by the need to place the accent on the penultimate syllable 19.1. Because in Batak, this vowel represents an E in diary, this word is kabung, diary, B, and G1, which shows that formerly the first syllable of habang was held longer in pronunciation than in habang because the E is a lighter vowel. Such as derivative vowel belongs to an earlier stage of the language and its development cannot be described without discussion into the sister languages. There is also no applicable now to the way in which, in words having identical consonants, the vowels differ as a means of expressing a distinction of meaning by the contrast of sound. For example, jarak, jirik, juruk mean to creep majarak, majirik, and majuruk, and the one is occasionally used for the order is respective of the fact that the vowels are in contrast. Though jara is more used of creeping in general without regard to the nature of the kind of creeping of the thing that is creeping, while jiri is more used of things that is either small or which create a certain feeling of horror such as worms, lizards, etc. Juru is used of creeping things that are long or inspired fear like snakes CF 63 North and 86 FN. Ops 2. There can be note that some words must have stated as monosyllabic in form. This will be called the basic sound, but the manner in which such a sound has developed into a word cannot always be made to conform a rule. The Malay Tarbang Harbang can, just as the Batak word, have come from a basic sound bank. But the reason that Malay has chosen Tar and Batak Ha or Ka Deribi in order to make it into a word of current usage is not obvious. That the Ka or Tar used in these words is the passive prefix 108 is contradicted by the place of the accent in the Batak word 21 habang is a present a stem word. It is also clear that not all basic sounds were once monosyllabic because some of them as imitations of a protracted sound or of one made in varying tones were polysyllabic from that outset 38, 52, 5 ops. The functions of stem words. Though it is not always possible to determine from the look of a stem word to which word class it belongs, it performs a function in a sentence in such a way that it can be placed in order in one or another word class. For example, there is no way of telling at first sight that manuk and pate are substantive and verb respectively, because a substantive can function predicatively with an abstract verb. 36 such some words appear to be used now as substantives, now as verbs. Ikibigu can mean to be surprising, biguon, this is as though, Begu on, this is astonishing, I. The devil was be at work here, what is beyond me. Late, this a Begu, a supernatural being. The substantives both and rupa, provided another substantive follows them, can mean to have the fragrance of and to have the form of, respectively, baute dahani, the forsaid cooked rice smells of excrement, bau tukap to smell like tukap, i.e., to be given to drinking rupa bodat bayon, a.e., this person looks like a bodat. The substantive boltok stomach belly can mean to become pregnant, to swell of ears of rice. Aiming the boltok here, it is probably used instead of moltok 61 and 38, which in view of bedem, beside medem and Javanese matang to be pregnant from weteng stomach belly is quite possible. 36. Word classes. The word classes are verbs, substantives, independent nouns, pronouns, numerals, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, interjections, and emphasizers. There is neither article nor adjective. There is no equivalent to the abstract verb to be which we need to make a substantive or an adjective function predicatively. In Batak, this dog is large, balga biangon, i.e. large, this dog, a dog that is large, biang na balga, this man is an augural datu bayon, i.e. an augural, this man. Even verbs expressing movement in a specific direction, like our, to come and to go, can be suppressed completely. Direction must be inferred from the preposition used, e.g. to air ibana, to the water he, i.e. he has gone to the river. Tian air ibana from the water, he i.e. he has come from the river. Sian dia hita, where passing we, i.e. which way do we go? To Tobacco Peau Maringanan, Lomoni Rohak Kudoon, RB P1219. It is my own choice that I have come to this forest to live.